Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to open up a truck driving school. So this is something that I was interested in 5 years ago before I actually opened up this school itself, and it's something that you might be interested in as well. Running a truck driving school business is a fantastic business to run simply because of the amount of people that you are going to be helping. And if you understand the market at all, right now it is the best time to actually open up a truck driving school, simply because there's a whole bunch of drivers needed in this country. There's a lot of demand for drivers, which means if you know how to help people become a CDL driver, you're going to fulfill a big need in this country and you will be rewarded. My belief in business is pretty simple. Help enough people get what they want and you eventually will get what you want, no matter what that is, right? So if you want bigger things, you just got to help more people. So our mission is to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom. We know that we might not be able to do that with our only location. That's why we're going to be expanding to multiple locations, but we also are going to help people open up their own truck driving school through our Driving Academy franchising program. So we're now franchising across the country, right? So if you are interested in opening up a truck driving school, we can actually walk you through that whole process. You don't have to go through all the hassle that I went through when there was nobody showing me the way. The way the franchising system works is you're going to run and own your own business. So I'm not going to be your partner or anything like that, but I'm going to be your coach. Me and my team are going to be your coach and mentors to make sure that you are successful as us, hopefully even more successful than what we are right now. We're going to continue to expand and open up our own locations, but we invite you to open up your own and be a part of the solution of helping us get to 1 million people get on the road to freedom. Opening up a truck driving school can be pretty difficult. Now, there's a whole lot of steps, and depends on the state that you're in, depends on what the regulations look like, right? So the first thing that you have to understand is what are the steps to kind of get it done. One, you're going to need to open up a corporation. That's a pretty simple thing that we can help you out with that. Before I kind of go through the list, let me let you know, once you become a franchisee of ours, you don't have to do any of this stuff on your own. We're going to walk you through every step of the way. We'll hold your hand. We'll make sure that you're successful. We'll get you rocking and rolling. Two, you have to understand in your specific state, who's the regulatory force inside your state. So for instance, in New Jersey, we're run by the motor vehicles. In certain states like Pennsylvania, the truck driving schools are run by the Board of Ed, right? And in other states like California, it's a completely different department. It's almost like a continuing education department that runs the truck driving schools there. So there's not a lot of research online on how to actually open one of these things up. So we will walk you through that whole process. Now that whole application is going to be probably the biggest and most daunting task. They're going to have to make sure you get all the proper insurances, make sure that you get the proper location that is going to be good enough to actually operate a successful and growing business, not just something that's in the middle of the field someplace that no one can get to, right? So you have to keep marketing in mind. You have to make sure that that location has the ability to have the CO or certificate of occupancy in that town or in that county to actually perform truck driving school operations there, right? So there's a whole lot of steps. You have to get a lease on the place, or you might want to buy it. You're going to have to negotiate the lease. You're going to have to purchase the equipment. You're going to have to get simulators. You're then going to have to hire somebody. You're going to have to create a logo. You're going to have to figure out what your color is going to be. You're going to have to make sure that all your trainers are training the same way. You're going to have to make sure that you're following the federal guidelines when it comes to the curriculum, right? So you're going to have to create a whole new curriculum. You're going to have to make sure that you understand how to repair trucks, because if trucks break down, you have to have a system to repair them. You have to make sure you understand the system to fuel trucks. You have to understand where the closest testing site is. Is your state a third-party testing site? Is your state not a third-party testing site? So as you can tell, there's a whole lot of stuff. And that's before we even open up the doors. Once you open up the doors, you have to train your people. You have to market to make sure people know about you. You have to make sure that you understand the sales process. You have to create the contracts that you need. You have to create the invoices, the receipts. You have to create kind of a system that kind of works. How are you going to even schedule these people? Is it going to be paper and pencil? Are you going to be using Google Calendar or something like that? That might work for 1 or 2 students, but what happens when you start to expand, right? How are you going to actually continue to grow your team and make sure your team is motivated? All of those things that I mentioned, and many, many more, are all things that you're going to have to do in order to open up a truck driving school. But if you want to go through all that by yourself, it took me 5 years to get where I am, right? So all I'm doing is now I'm showing you the quicker path to get even faster than where I am today in much less time, right? So one of the hardest things in any business, doesn't matter what business you're in, is the marketing part. because if people don't know you, they cannot flow you. One of the cool things that we've done here with our brand at Driving Academy is that we've expanded nationwide. So that being said, we've actually had students fly all the way from Alaska, from Hawaii, from Florida, from California, all the different states around, coming all the way here to our New Jersey location, which means that we've already done the hardest part for you, which is get the name out there. And we'll show you exactly what we did, and we'll be part of your team to continue to grow your brand in your local market. So if you want pretty much a playbook on how to get it done, you want us to hold your hand, you want me to be your personal business coach and get you to be even more successful than I am, I'm here to help you out. All you have to do is give our team a call, 908-525-3609. Say that you're interested in opening up a franchise. Let us know what kind of area you're interested in opening one up in. And then it will be sent to the franchising team. Myself or one of the franchising team members will be actually able to give you a call and answer any type of specific questions that you do have. Now, there is a financial requirement whether you're going to open up a truck driving school on your own or you're going to franchise with us. Franchise with us, the average cost that it's going to cost you is anywhere from $250,000 to about $400,000. The difference in price depends on how many trucks you want to start off with, how big of the lot do you want to have, how many simulators do you want, and all those good things, right? So there's going to be a $50,000 franchising fee that's included in that price that I mentioned to you. What that $50,000 franchising fee does, it actually gives you the ability to be an actual franchisee of ours. And now that's when we get on your team and we start coaching you and walking you through how to open up your truck driving school as fast as possible. We'll be on weekly meetings with me and you to make sure that you're staying on track and you can get your school open so we can get 1 million people on the road to freedom. I said 1 million people. So far in 5 years, we're getting close to the 100,000 person mark. I think we're at around 70,000 people right now. But we need a lot more people to go, and we need your help to do it. So if you are interested, give us a call, 908-525-3609, or just check out our website at cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, that's cdldrivingacademy.com. Thanks, and have a fantastic day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.